What's up, guys? It's your boy Manny back here again with one more review. So today, guys, I got something nice for you. Hansshow, you guys have heard of Hansshow before. They sent me over a set of new Eagle Eye taillights for the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. So I'm actually gonna go out real quick, take a little drive to show you what they look like so you can see if maybe that's something you'll pick up. But I'm telling you guys, they are super nice. And let's go ahead and take a little ride in the Model 3 to a little spot that I always like to go to take some really good pictures, and we'll discuss the lights, we'll go over it, and we'll see if these lights are for you. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we just got here to the spot. I love this little place. It's like wide open and you can get some really cool pictures of the car. But other than that, guys, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this now. So you guys know Hansshow. Hansshow does a lot of stuff for the cars. I've done the video for the steering wheel. So they sent out these lights to me for me to review for them. So I have them here on the car already. Now the lights are extremely nice. As you can see, they're super nice. These are the Eagle lights. Eagle Eye is what they call them. They come on the car. So the install, when it comes down to the install, I'm not gonna show you pretty much the install just because of the fact that there's a lot of install videos out there. And I also had to do something totally different to this one to go ahead and install it. So I'm pretty much just gonna talk about it to kind of basically show you guys how the install was and how I did everything for the car. As far as the install, it's not too hard when it comes, how do I say this? When it comes how it's supposed to come from factory. So what ended up happening to me is you're supposed to get one green wire and then you're also supposed to get two black wires that connect the lights. I got one black wire that was just one whole piece. So I had trouble figuring out how to do it at first. Now, one thing that Hansshow has, and I'll give it hands down, is their customer service. I was speaking to them, they would reply right away and they were able to get all the information out to me to be able to fix that, take care of that, and we'll go over that more now. But just so you can kind of see, basically, as far as the lights, I'll go over it real quick. You've got one screw here that you have to take off, and then you have two screws in here. You just pull back this here and you have two screws in there that you pop out and then pull out the plug and the tail light comes out. Then for the top one, you basically take off this piece right here. You have one screw there, a plug, boom, pops out. And you do that for both sides. So very simple when it comes down to taking off and removing the lights. Once you get the new ones installed, you basically put everything right back the way that it comes. You tighten up the screws, you plug in the plug, and then you have one green wire that's supposed to go from here all the way through here and connect to this light over here. And then you have two black wires, another black wire that goes from here all the way to here and connects there. So that way it makes basically connections through here and through here. And then you have another black wire, just one black wire that goes from here to this light up here and connects there. And that's how it's supposed to be normally. Now, like I said, I got one whole entire black wire, like the whole thing wasn't two pieces. So I spoke to Hansshow. Hansshow was actually able to go ahead and tell me how to fix it. And basically I had to just cut the wire, and doing that works perfectly. I just cut the wire since it was like an extra end to it anyways, and I was able to do it the same way. The only difference is I had to run it a little bit different since the wire isn't long enough anymore. I had to run it from here, bring it through there, and come up to this light and connect it there to get all the function. And then of course here you do it the normal way. Now I did it a little bit differently. If you go ahead and you look at DIY Tesla, I1 Tesla, or even Hanshow's install video on how to do this, they do it a little bit differently. This wire that you see here, they make it a little bit nicer and they stick it in through the grommet here and then in through the little piping, so you don't see that wire. I chose to do it this way just because it's a little bit easier and it's not too big of a deal. You don't see that anyways once the trunk is closed. Like, it's not like you really pay attention to that regardless. So I don't think that is a big deal the way that I have it set up. But other than that, guys, I mean, the lights are pretty good. Like I said, Hansshow, thank you so much for sending that out to me. And thank you so much for the customer service. You guys really, really helped me out with that whole wire issue. Now, they told me that that was just a thing with the actual lights have been upgraded to a different wiring harness. So that's the reason I just got a different wire. But if you guys order it, you're not gonna have that situation with them. I already spoke to them, they fixed it. They're really good with their customer service, guys, I'll tell you that much. But other than that, guys, I mean, I like the lights. The lights are really, really cool. They have a really cool starting up animation. So it basically runs through the sequence around the lights, and I'll show you that right now. That looks very, very nice when it does that. It also has the turning sequential lights, which is awesome because it matches my reflectors in the bottom. So that way I get that sequential turning signal, and it kind of looks like the factory lights. You know how it has the outer perimeter of it? I think that looks really cool. These kind of give it that same aspect to it, just kind of fills it in a little bit more and gives it more of an aggressive look. So I think that's really, really cool that they were able to do that. As far as the lights, they are a little bit tinted. If you can tell, they're a little bit darker, so it matches with all the carbon fiber I have in the car. And one thing that I really like about the lights, I don't know if you can see this, but the center part has like a little honeycomb look to it, which I think is pretty cool. And then one other thing that I gotta mention to you guys, of course, is if you have an older Model 3 like me, I think it's 2000 and older, not the new ones, when you do hit the brakes on this, you're going to get the brake and also like the turning signal lights both turn on at the same time. And that's just because of the way the wiring is done on the car. These cars normally have the actual turning signal and the lights are in the same, and the brake lights are the same when it comes with factory headlights. The new models don't have that, so it doesn't work that way. So that's one thing that's gonna happen if you have an older one. Not a big deal, still looks good to me, so I really don't mind that at all, to be honest with you. And then when it comes down to the reverse signal, you also have a little red indicator right next to it. When you put that on, that red indicator comes on as well. You know, again, it happens. These are, you know, made in China. They're for the China version of these cars, so that does happen. But they did tell me that from 2000 and on, you're not gonna have that issue. Again, it's not a big issue to me. I like them either way. I can surpass that without an issue, without a problem, and they still look very nice. But either way, guys, you let me know what you guys think of these lights. I think they look extremely nice, and I think that you guys should definitely pick them up. I really like them. I mean, yes, Hansshow did send these to me to review, but for you guys, I am going to review them honestly, and I honestly do like them. And if it would have been me buying them, I would have definitely bought them myself. Now, if you guys want to pick up a really discounted pair of these guys, I'm going to leave my link down below for Hansshow. There's a 30% off going now to Black Friday. So it's a Black Friday sale, 30% off of anything on the website, including these guys, including the heads-up display, including the steering wheel. So guys, go on the website. Link is going to be down below. I'm also going to leave the link to Amazon because they have these on Amazon as well, in case you want to pick them up there. And I'll also leave my coupon code down there as well, guys. But other than that, guys, let's take a look at these. This is Manny signing out with one more review.